Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Lycos Saga. We are trucking across the U.S. of the A. And we got Axel over here too. And he's trucking across the U.S. of A.
I don't know which part, but it's there.
But it's there. So as you can see, I
Oh
got
God,
my
that's very.
Kenworth 100E with the arrow. And go back to the driver's seat here, and you can see I got my grain Prestige Load Kings. And we're going. Here, let's bring up the map quick before I get going again. So here we are between Vegas and St. George. Oh, hey, look, there's Axel. He's not that far from us. But we're going far. We're going all the way into Kansas. Going to Junction City. Alright, so we got a long drive ahead of us. Now, let's hop in the driver's seat. And, you, Axel, where are you off to?
I am off to good old Yuma at the very bottom of, I believe it is. I think it's Cali. It's right on the border of two states, right on the border of Mexico.
Oh.
I would check for you, but I'm going about 90 miles an hour in the 70 zone.
No, that's fair. I'm making a turn to just skip on through the way station because I got the go-ahead. But I needed somewhere to stop to quickly write up our brief little title and description.
Yeah. Yeah, that does help.
Yes. So, now to get back up to a bombing 70 miles an hour. I'm sorry, my trucker friend, I just cut you off.
I can see you. I can see
Oh.
you on the map.
Oh, I see you. St. George discovered. Ooh, that's a nice Jeep. If you
Alright,
look
we're gonna
across the
be
road
passing
there,
each
you
other.
can see Axel. You know, he's got a garbage truck on. That was a very long haul for a frickin' garbage truck, bro.
I think it was like
What
26
the
hours.
hell?
What just happened?
A truck just turned into me. Oh my
Jesus.
god.
That
All the
fucked you up pretty
funds I
good.
get from this frickin' run, I'm gonna have to put into my truck.
Jesus. We need to get you hauling some more expensive stuff.
I don't even know how much I'm making from this. Here, let's just quickly have a peek. Not enough.
How much are you making from it?
Uh, just shy of yeah, we got 87.
Well, that's not bad, I guess. I'm 124,000.
It's not terrible, but could be doing
Yeah.
better.
Well, hopefully your B trains up your monetary value.
Hopefully.
Well, then the more people you add, I guess, because you can just put whatever trailers for them, so they get the max earning for you.
Well, yeah, like I think once I get my B trains, the next thing I'm gonna do is try and upgrade my truck again, buy a new one, and then put this one to my workers.
That's fair.
But I think for my next one, I'm gonna go for a bigger truck. so I can get a more powerful engine.
Oh, you're not gonna go for the snubby?
No, as much as I love it, I want a bigger engine.
Well, to be fair, you're only one engine off from me.
Well, maybe then it's worth just sticking with this guy.
Yeah, because I've got the King of the Hill motor, which is like 625 horse, and you've got a 600 horse.
Oh, well then, heck. Unless we start modding, then yeah.
How many axles do you
Ooh,
have?
classic truck just pulling past me here.
Well, it's a nice
Beautiful
truck.
yellow truck. Or, I'm not close enough to that yet. Cedar City. Been here before.
Yeah, how many axles do you got? Do you got 2 or 3?
What? Sorry?
How many axles do you got in the rear? 2 or 3?
I believe this is a triple in the back.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
totally
say that's
just...
the only other thing. Up your axle count.
Yep, 3.
Yeah, then.
I think this one's the one right before you get the B trains. The rain is falling on me, falling down so gently. I'm cruising through the road so nice.
Did you
I
work
don't
today?
know what to sing next.
Jesus Christ.
This is why I'm not a singer, everyone.
Did you just feed today and fuck off, or?
Uh, Fed and bed the cattle and had a couple to treat, and then yeah. I wasn't feeling that great today.
That's fair.
But
It was getting pretty cold throughout the whole day.
oh yeah. And then tomorrow I have to feed and check, and then Sunday feed, check, and we have to run a pen of cattle.
Oh,
And then
Jesus.
Monday just feed and check. So, I don't know, I think 4 days of half days isn't a bad thing.
No, I didn't even work today. So.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we looked at the weather and we were like, no. And then me and Jeff were talking there this afternoon, and he's like, I looked at the weather and I thought, we probably could have worked. And then he had to go out into the shop to produce some bars for Dynamic.
Yeah.
And he's like, I nearly froze my face off. I'm like, yep, it's really deceiving sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Minus 30 with absolute no wind or moisture, and you're like, oh, this isn't that bad. You're layered up, you're fine.
Yeah.
If it's moist and there's a wind, you're done.
Oh, yeah. And just when there's that moisture, it's just the slightest little breeze.
Yeah, it just soaks into you. Yep. Or why was I entering and leaving it? Oh, fuck. There's a sleep zone right on the highway, apparently.
Jesus.
All of a sudden, it's like entering non-collision zone, leaving non-collision zone. I'm like, I didn't go into, like, anywhere that's a parkade or anything. Oh, no. Just kidding.
Just ripping her at 75 mile an hour. Oh, my shifter just popped out.
It's like real life.
Yeah, right? Must be an old transmission.
Yeah. I remember when my Vibe would do that when the clutch was going. All of a
Yep.
sudden just pop out.
Yeah, it's not fun. Oh, I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah, I'm getting a little toasty. I might have to take my sweater off at the next most convenient era. Oh,
Hey, I caught up to
driver.
that yellow
Oh,
truck.
nice.
Oh, Schnelly.
Traffic jam?
Traffic slowed way up. And I was in the wrong gears.
You're never in the fucking right gears for that part.
Never.
The right gears consist of neutral.
Consistent neutral. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like to drive just automatic, but I don't think I could do it. So,
I feel
for
like
any of you that are watching, like I have a little bit of a sim pit going on where like I have a throttle, I have a joystick, I have a steering wheel and the pedals for driving, and I have a shifter, and my shift knob is like a semi truck knob where it's got the splitter and range. So like I'm driving like you would a actual semi, and I have a button box too. So like I have a lot of these functions key bound, and I also forget what a lot of them are. So sometimes you'll hear me clicking through shit, and that's me trying to find where one of them is. It happens, man. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. I have Star Citizen's keybinds pretty well memorized, but for some reason I can't memorize ATS.
I think it's because we don't play it near enough.
Yeah, that very well could be.
Well, that and there's so many buttons. Like people would be like, "There's so many for um, Star Citizen too," and it's like, yeah, but you've got your buttons for when you're in the ship, your buttons for when you're out of the ship, and ATS hits buttons all the time. There's no where your brain can disconnect from one to the other,
Yeah.
or you can overlap your favorite buttons because that's the same button as holstering your weapon is the same as bringing up who knows power in your ship. Like there's no overlay.
Yeah.
There's combo buttons. That fucked me up. The first time I started playing this, they didn't have combo buttons yet.
Yeah, no, like they've added a lot to it, and that's where like having a button box is actually kind of really nice. It allows you
Mhm.
to map and easily access a lot of your shit, but remember, like I said, remembering where it is the hard part.
Need a fucking label maker.
Well, and I have printed off uh like diagrams of the button box and throttle and joystick so that I can actually sit down and label them everything, and
Yeah.
that way I'll always have a hard copy. So if Star Citizen goes wonky on me and I have to completely reset it, re-download it, and everything, then at least I will be able to go to my hard copy and be like, hey, this is this, this is this. Maybe a little more tedious, but
Worth it in the end.
yeah.
Then you're not rebinding. Like, that's what I did with ATS here, starting out the second time. I was like, oh, I'll just turn my controller on. It should set everything to what it was before. I'll just have to change a few things. No, no. I had to change everything. So now it's like, I didn't have high beams the first time around. Now I have high beams.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I didn't bind yet. And that's the other thing, like, same with Star Citizen, like, there's XYZ that I'm gonna bind right away because it's like, hey, I know I'm gonna be using this. And then there's CDE that's like, hey, oh, I now found that I need to use this. Where am I gonna put it?
Yep. That's exactly it. So it's always the secondary ones that screw you sometimes too.
Well, and because usually when you're like, oh, I need that, you're in a situation where you can't just stop and bind that quick and then keep going. Like, say right now we're in convoy together. If I were to try, like, look, see, please stop to access this screen. So I can't access my menu while I'm driving. So, like right now, I don't have my high beams on, and that's because I either didn't keybind it or I forget what keybind it is.
Well, like, I know they can't see my screen, but just looking down at my dash, because every button's lit up. There's so many buttons, and you can keybind every single one of these buttons.
Yeah, like
So many.
if I look right over here, like all those buttons you can keybind.
And yes,
And there's
all of
more
them have
too,
a function.
I believe.
Oh yeah, like you can do your windows up and down. That's 4 buttons right there.
Well, and you can keybind moving your chair and shit too.
Yep. You know, it is redonkulous.
I kind of wish Star Citizen had something like that where you could move your chair.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because we all drive at different settings.
Yeah.
Like you're looking straight at the wheel, and I notice it might be the way your truck's built, it might be the way your seat's positioned. But looking straight, you can see your whole mirror.
Yeah.
I can only see about, if I'm actually looking true straight, I can only see a sliver of mine.
Well, and I
My
increased
seat launched back.
Yeah, I increased my FOV so I could see that mirror because I like having that wider FOV. I honestly probably should make my FOV a little bit wider. But this this might be the best spot for it right now. But like, and then too, having this big curved screen, it just makes it nice.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking at more desk organization things today.
Oh yeah.
I've hit that veritable age, bud, so buckle up, you're not far behind. I'm looking at house
What the
organization. Jesus Christ. Did you just take that guy right out?
Yeah, I just smashed into that little car.
I just tail whipped somebody into the opposite lane. Trying to see what you were doing, and I tail whipped, buddy.
Ooh.
No cargo damage, just trailer damage, so we're good.
I'm gonna need a frickin' once I drop this load, go fix up my vehicle.
You're not faring so lucky there, kind sir.
No, some idiot drivers on the road there.
I remember when I first started playing, I swear to God, the AI was nowhere near as dumb as they are now.
Oh man.
I swear to God, they've been making them dumber.
Keep you on your toes, probably.
No, probably, and they probably looked at the general population and was like, we raised the bar way too much, guys. We gotta lower that shit.
Yeah.
Even just watching like Canada's Worst Driver, fucking Jesus, it's scary. Some of the people that have a license somehow.
Right? Oh my god.
Like, how in the fuck did you get a license, and why are you allowed to keep it?
Well, heck, there was one episode where there was a person from our town.
Was there one from our town?
Yeah!
I can't even remember.
I
I
forget his
remember.
name, but yeah, there was totally a dude from our town.
That's fucking funny. I remember there was quite a few from Calgary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Edmonton as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's not surprising at all, though.
No.
It was always fun though because it was all of Canada, and it's like, oh, 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 there's some from our area.
Yeah. Grand Junction.
Yeah, there's some pretty scary fucking drivers out there. Where the fuck?
Oh hell, I've
Oh,
seen enough of my fair share of crazy crap on the road.
yep.
Well, and I'm a farmer in real life, and I currently am in a feedlot, so I'm not running as much equipment. But I used to do a lot of field work, and moving equipment down any road, doesn't matter if it's a gravel road, a paved road, it don't matter where you are. As soon as people see a tractor, it's like they forget how to frickin' drive.
Ew. Every time.
And let me tell you, tractors do have signal lights, and most farmers use them. So please look for them. Because the amount of times I've been turning off a highway, like having to actually cross the highway to turn into a field, which we try not to, but some field locations you have no choice. You
Oh
can't.
shit.
If you go to come from the other way, you're like doubling your highway travel, and you try to limit highway travel as much as you can. But anyhow, I had this van, so like, if you look at the size of this shoulder here, like you can fit the whole truck in that shoulder, no problem. And it was that size of shoulder that I was driving in. Well, I'm getting close to my field, so I turn my blinker on. And I see this van coming up, and they're not looking at any signs of slowing down or anything, but then they finally do, and I move over, and then I turn my blinker off. I travel not too much further, and with still a fair amount of distance before my actual approach, I turn my blinker on again. I'm getting closer and closer, and I'm starting to actually slow down. And as I'm slowing down, I'm starting to turn to go into this approach. Well, that's when this woman decides that she wants to pass me, and damn near sideswipes my tractor. Like, oh, I definitely puckered the butthole.
Amazing how often people forget too that they're smaller, they don't win.
Well, and that's the thing, like, you look at what a car and a pickup truck, like what a pickup truck can do to a car, let
Yep.
alone what a semi truck can do to a car, let alone what a tractor is going to do to the car.
Yeah, tractor's literally built to pull heavy equipment behind it.
Yeah.
That being said, those tires, those big tires, are not built weakly.
Or
You
the
go under
frame.
them.
Like,
Yeah,
your car will walk away crumpled, and the tractor will probably walk away with a few scratches and maybe a hose that needs to be replaced and the
maybe.
hood replaced. Like,
Yeah. Well, people forget way too easily.
yes, big machinery is no joke. This is a cool drive.
Oh God, the voice chat.
Hey, no worries.
I'm assuming it's Pickle Rick. I can't see. I didn't have it set up for both.
Yes, it is. He said, sorry I wasn't able to attend this stream, guys.
All good. Did you know you can get wrong way violations now?
No way.
Yeah. I'll probably be able to trigger another one here.
I'm going through this really beautiful little valley.
I can't help but notice, but we haven't got a Back America comment yet.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's slacking.
She was munching on some veggies, so I don't know if she was gonna put it on or what she was gonna put on.
Probably watch a show that she likes or
Yep.
listen to our dumbasses show.
Which one do you think?
Don't even blame her.
Come
I've been watching
on.
that. You ever hear that show From on
No.
Paramount Plus?
No.
It is a horrifying show.
Oh.
Like in a good way. Like it's an like if you like thriller horror. Like I would classify it under both.
Yeah.
That's the top side. Okay. If you like thriller and horror, it's a good one. It actually gets you. Like I didn't even notice. Like I was like, oh geez, this is pretty good. And then a couple episodes later, they did a little jump scare, and I actually was like, oh Jesus. I'm like, holy fuck, this show's actually getting to me. I got goosebumps at one scene. I'm like, oh God,
Huh. Yeah,
somebody actually made a good show.
we'll have to check it out. We're trying to get through Lost right now.
Oh God,
So,
fucking
I
kill me
mean,
kindly.
we won't get to that until next year.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Like, have you guys done this before?
Lost?
Yeah.
We've done a couple seasons before.
I feel like that is an intimidating undertaking.
But
Trying
we
to watch
really
all
want
of
I really want to see it all the way through cuz it really is such a good show.
it. I never got into it, so
Ah, that's fair.
I never watched it. That's the problem. Is like everybody was like, "Oh, so good," and then I never fucking watched it. I was like, "No,
Ah,
suck,
that's fair.
suck."
Well, it's
Huh?
like the 100. That's another really good show. But Haley couldn't get into it.
Yeah, The 100 was a good show. It's not for everybody, that's for sure, but that was a good show. I didn't watch all of it though. I watched up to a certain like season 3 or something, and then I stopped. And then by the time I was like, "Oh, I should watch that again," they were on like 5 or something, and I was like, "What? Where? How did we get to this?"
Well, yeah. Yeah, that was the same for me.
It's okay. The wife just chimed in there too and said it's okay. It goes downhill after season 3.
I think I've heard that before too, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that was a big thing. Is people were like, everybody was on the bandwagon of the 100, and then it just some writer somewhere got a good idea in their head, and it was not a good idea,
Yeah.
and everybody was pissed. That's true. There was quite a nice selection of good-looking people on that set.
Yes.
My wife is just going off in the background. How many hours you got left on your delivery?
9.
Okay.
I'm going through some crazy canyons. I'm not even sure where I am. Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Just let you keep singing until somebody comments stop, and only then will you stop.
And then only then. Oh, this is a pretty big hill.
You losing speed pretty good?
Yeah, I need a shift.
You should probably do that then.
I just did.
Freaking Jesus, I went back, like, still going back through Skyrim there, and my God, I did not realize how much of that game I missed when I was 14.
Right?
Like,
Like,
I'm like,
that
what's
game
this?
has
What's this?
so
What's
much
this?
shit. And there's
Well,
so
people are,
much storytelling in it. Like, that's what I really hope that Star Citizen can get right. Is, like, embedding the lore around the universe. So as you're going around, you can find data pads and stuff that have different information of different lore and stuff. Like, oh,
yeah, hopefully.
hopefully.
Bethesda's kind of a giant at doing it though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Skyrim, all the Elder Scroll games, Morrowind, all that, Oblivion, Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
76.
they're really good with their storytelling. That's one thing I definitely give them because
Yeah. Well, like I found a cave today. I'm like, this is a badass axe in this stone. How do I get it out? Like, what mission do I got to start? You can't.
you can't.
Like,
Yep.
they're that level of dicks. You look, that's a really nice axe. Somebody spent like 20 hours designing that axe and then putting it in this stone and making it look perfect. It's never usable. It's
Never
like, oh,
usable. Oh yeah, I know exactly which axe you're talking about too.
oh, which one?
I forget what it's called.
Okay, because this one was in uh, blah, 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 blah. Salthrim. Oh shit! It's not in Skyrim. It's in the other place you can go where Mirak is.
Yeah,
But anyway.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay, then we're on the same page. There's only one. I was just like, oh shit! I just said that there was an axe stuck in Skyrim. I didn't specify I wasn't in Skyrim's map. Because I'm sure they put more weapons in there that you can't use that are just like, yep, look at it. Look at it.
Just look. No touch.
Well, it's like, I just, on that same map, you can do that mine excavation, and you get the full armor from that old dead dude.
Yep.
And I put it together on the mannequin in the house I have, and I'm like, There's no wrist guards, like no gauntlets. Is there gauntlets? Yep, look it up. Yep, there's gauntlets. I'm like, for fuck's sakes, how did I miss those? Because they put them in a dicky spot.
Mm-hmm.
Not even hard to get to. Just if you're not actually playing the game and enjoying the game, you're totally gonna blow by it.
Jesus.
And I usually take my sweet fucking time going through those places.
Yep. Well, and it's like me playing Star Citizen. I try to go through every nook and cranny to find every little loot that I can.
Yep. Oh fuck. So I let Hunter start playing Skyrim. I,
Ooh.
that was a bad idea.
He likes it?
Well, he's entertained by the idea of it, but he needs to up his concentration level for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Needs to
So,
learn to lose himself in the video
oh,
game.
exactly. So he got stuck in the cave escaping Helgen. I was like, okay, fair enough. Got him unstuck without reloading. Go back upstairs. He comes back up. A while later, he's like, I'm stuck again. I'm like, what do you mean you're stuck? Like, please don't tell me you're still escaping Helgen. So I go downstairs. No, he had escaped Helgen. He'd followed the guy all the way down to Riverwood. I'm like, okay, like, what's the problem? He's like, well, apparently, if you hit the kids, they get really mad. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes again. And he goes, and don't hit the chickens. I'm like, shit, I missed a whole fucking tutorial to tell you. And then, and then he's like, and don't steal things. They get really mad. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I missed a whole segue here.
But that's the best way to learn too, like
Yep.
oh crap, that's I cannot wait for Lily to start playing. She already wants to. I can see that already.
That's too bad you don't have Game Pass either. Or an Xbox.
I have Xbox.
Like a one.
I can't remember what this is.
Anyway, if you have a one and you get Game Pass, which is kind of expensive, but um, there's quite a good variety of like kids games. Like there's Disney Rush and all that shit to start getting them used to the controls.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what the kids started on was like Disney Rush and Disney Wonderland and stuff. It's all on the Game Pass for free. Once you buy the
Interesting.
Game Pass, that's money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they have the Ninja Turtles game.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what the kids have. We would just have them on Game Pass, and oh yeah, here download this, download that. Like Mr. Hunter there wanted to start trying a shooter game instead of Skyrim. I was like, all right, if that's what you're interested in, maybe it'll help you up your focus anyway. I've got him playing Far Cry: A New Dawn because they just added that one on there.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
I was
All right,
gonna
quite.
say you should start him out with a classic Halo.
All right, I tried.
Oh, you
He's
tried.
like, yeah, he's like, no. I'm like, if you don't got the drive to play it, you're not gonna appreciate it the same way we did.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever watch the show for Halo?
No.
I did. I finally swallowed my pride and I watched it. Because probably much like you, I was like, no, 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 it's
Yeah.
not gonna be the same. I finally swallowed my pride and watched it. It's actually really good. And now I'm really pissed that they pulled the plug on it.
Oh.
It was one of those where I'm like, you know what? I need to go into it with just an open mind that this is not the game. This is going to be a show where we're going to see Chief in different aspects. So I need to go into it with an open mind.
Yeah.
So I did. And I really liked it.
Hmm.
And then I was like, season two ending. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because the lore is still the same. It's just Chief takes off his helmet and talks. So people got pissy.
Yes.
But, like the lore is still the same. So they introduced some pretty interesting things right around the end there.
Hmm.
And then I'm like, oh my God, that's the end of the season? And it's like, yep, that's the end of the season. I'm like, oh, is there a season three? And they're like, unfortunately, we pulled the plug on it. I'm like, oh, fuck. Just when it was about to get rowdy, too.
That
Like,
blows.
they were about to introduce the flood in full impact.
Oh.
Uh, they dabbled with it. You get to see some of it, but you don't get to see the full wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Dicks.
So, are you repairing your very broken truck now?
I think I better before I get pulled over. Or not
One
pulled
sec.
over, but.
Oh, sorry. He decided to come up and tell me he was shutting off the Xbox. He got into a war and died too many times, apparently. God, I hate Yuma. Yuma is so cramped, but not.
But not.
Well, there's like literally like two big, huge parking rest stops. They're huge, they're massive. And then you go to the actual areas that you pick up that are like slammed together, and it's like, why? What? We have all this room. Why are we doing this?
Jeez.
And now I'm red-eyeing it, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm just fueling up right now and then gonna go for a nap and
Ugh. Excuse me.
back on the highway.
Like it's literally so cramped. Navigating your truck into the yard is a fucking challenge on its own.
Jeez.
Okay, where do you want it? Yeah, in the stupid spot. I hate when they want it over here.
On the road again. Nothing's stopping me from being on the road again. Driving these long, long miles on the road again is my favorite road again. Here all week. Usually Fridays
Usually Fridays.
at 8
Oh, for
o'clock.
fuck's sakes.
Whew, good thing I did all that, because as soon as I left, there was a way station.
Jesus Christ. I love having 3 axles on my truck, but fuck do I hate the maneuverability.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I only have 2 on my truck, because I wanted the maneuverability.
There we go. Beautiful.
My truck is not in perfect technical state. Be careful next time.
Did you just fix it?
Well, I fixed all the damage, but there's wear.
Yeah, I bet you it's your tires.
Yeah.
It's always the tires. Oh, if you deliver 11 garbage trucks, you get an achievement.
Nice.
Yep. What is this current? Oh my. That's an expensive contract. 19 ton of Forester.
Oh.
Goes from Yuma, Arizona to Thompson Falls, Montana.
That's a decent drive.
Yeah, $101 a mile.
That's not a bad frickin' price.
No, it's not. I think I'll have to take that one. Go. She's loaded. That thing's big.
Still 5 hours away.
Jesus. Starting to do the blackouts. This fucking machine is heavy. Holy fuck. Oh, that cop's gonna run into my trailer. Yeah, just smash that fucking thing because of that dumb cop. I don't know why they gotta be idiots with driving.
I don't know, some of them are just do the stupidest thing.
Well, it's like, in real life, I stop if I see a semi turning a tight corner. I don't proceed into the fucking intersection.
Right? Burlington.
I haven't even left fucking Yuma yet. Gonna grab some shut-eye and fuel up and head on the road.
I don't know, their depiction of Kansas kind of reminds me of Alberta. Or
Huh?
if I'm in Kansas, I'm not even sure where I am.
It just gave me an avoiding sleep ticket, and I'm literally parked in the stall. I was about to click the button.
Ooh, not quick enough, my friend.
Like, what the fuck? I can hear your Jake break.
Good. I Jake braked so hard I stalled.
Jesus Christ. I don't know whether that's impressive or concerning.
Skill.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you do that Game Pass thing for the little one, because they're getting to that time, it does work on your computer too for games. Like Skyrim, you can download off the Game Pass right now, and it'll be the complete Ultimate Edition right from the Game Pass.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I have it on my computer because it's for the shittles of the giggles and
Well,
free
and
games never hurts.
I do have Skyrim on Steam too.
Yeah, I do. That's where I got it. I bought it for all of $6 the other day or something. I just downloaded it on the Xbox downstairs and realized that it was the complete edition. I was like, oh well. Oh no, I spent $6 on Steam.
Yeah.
So I got Far Cry 6 on there, Far Cry 5, Far Cry New Dawn. You get the Ultimate Game Pass, it's like got the EA plays too, so it's got all the Battlefields and Mortal Kombats and all that shit.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. All the Fallout games.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's quite the thing they got now. All right,
Yeah,
well,
I don't know.
cool.
I've got my few games that I prefer, and I don't feel much need to like expand my gaming library anymore. You know?
Oh, that's fair. I just meant if somebody does, you do go that route, so you're not
Oh yeah,
spending fucking money on games here, there, and everywhere.
yeah, exactly.
And then you have that ability. For right now, I think Star Citizen occupies you enough.
Star Citizen, ATS, some Manor Lords here and there, and City Skylines here and there.
I think Manor Lords is on Game Pass. I debated downloading it the other day just to see what you're doing over there in your medieval towns.
It's actually a pretty fun game. I actually really enjoy it. Oh, and War Thunder. Been doing a lot of War Thunder with my cousins.
I see they haven't been invading the chats lately. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
Must be
right.
hunting season.
Well, and they've started playing Hell Let Loose,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so they're a little preoccupied.
Yeah,
I haven't
three
been
hours
able to
per
pick
match.
that up yet.
Fun fact, that's also on Game Pass. I haven't even seen them online. I guess I don't have them as friends, so I can only see them when they're in the chat.
Yeah.
You know, Hell Let Loose is a different breed. It's like 3 hour long matches, no guarantee you see contact. The map's huge.
Yeah.
I've debated playing that one too, but that's the one I'd want to play with friends.
Yeah, something like that you need to. And apparently they have a pretty good group together now.
Well, that's good.
Like, couple of cousins, a couple of their friends and stuff.
An Alabama family reunion.
Yep.
Best thing I ever saw was a guy when I did construction right out of high school, and he had this Nissan Pathfinder 1994, I would go with roughly, and it was jacked up a little bit, and he had stickers. His thing was bumper stickers. He had a whole bunch on there, on the bumper, on the tailgate, on the back window, everything, on the back hatch. Sorry, not gate. He had one on the window in the bottom corner that said, "I hear banjo music, paddle faster."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was the best fucking thing ever. Because I thought about it, and that would literally be the most horrifying fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? I don't ever remember traveling this road.
I know I haven't traveled this road.
Apparently I have traveled this road before. I must have been looking out the other window. It's like one side is like lush crops, and the other side is desert mountains. Fucking weird.
Haze.
There's the big fucking military barrage guns. I hope they do something with that. It looks like they got it set up to become a military base.
What?
Down here where I am, I don't exactly know where I am right now. Where am I? Just outside of Yuma on 95, Interstate 95. It's like midway, I would say, between the two.
Yeah.
There's a little jut out, and it's got two giant, like, howitzer cannons. So they're sitting there, and it's got a cutout for where a road could go, so I hope they're doing, like, a military museum or some shit.
That'd be kind of cool.
Right? Even if you can't go in it, just if you could drive by it, you might get deliveries, like an antique tank to go there or something.
Yeah.
Your
God.
cousin's getting some weird fucking games, dude.
What's that, sorry?
I said your cousin's getting into some weird fucking games. Escape from Tarkov. Fucking Hell Let Loose. War Thunder. I'm noticing a trend, and it's shooting people.
Shooting people and military.
Yeah, and very long matches.
Yes.
Consistency, at least 2 hours.
Yes.
Got 22 hours till my next delivery. I did not plan my route. Shit. Still need to sleep at 11. Oh. Let's hope that I can figure this out along the way. I forgot to take off my sweater. Alright, fuck this, I'm pulling over.
Oh, crap.
What?
I forgot to pick something up when we were getting groceries.
What'd you forget, buddy?
Coffee creamer.
Oh, that's gonna suck in the morning. Or is it about to suck right now?
Mm, well, I do have an energy. Don't break. Energy drink.
You were about to want a coffee, weren't you?
I may have had a bit of a craving.
Okay, I went to Shoppers today to drop off some prescriptions
Yeah,
and just peruse through there because sometimes they have unique monster flavors.
yeah.
They were clearing out the jumbo cans for like $4 of the original.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I picked up two of them.
Nice.
And they had Arizona green teas in the original OG tall cans.
Oh, yeah.
And the iced tea. Yeah, it was $2 for those cans. They went up from 99 cents.
No. I miss the old price of stuff.
Yeah, now that we're adults, it really sucks.
Yep.
Wow. Who in the fucking Jesus Christ? I don't even know what drivers are what. Hey, Lucy's one of my top drivers. Georgia and Roma. My least good drivers right now.
Ho, ho, ho,
Why don't you
ho.
have a trailer? What are you doing down there?
Oh, you need to watch my stream.
Oh, did you go sideways? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. You just catwalk that thing down there to slow it down.
Oh my god, dude. Way too much speed. But with the force feedback in the steering wheel, like, I was having to pull on the wheel for that.
Yes.
That was wild.
That was a little ridiculous, I won't lie to you. Buying another trailer for the yard there. Give them a little bit more to play with again. See if they go for it. Confirm purchase. I'll put it in Helen. There we go. General and dry goods. General and dry goods. Grain hopper, dry bulk. Bam. Insulated chilled goods. Frozen / chilled goods. Jesus, a reefer unit's $139,000. What the fuck? There's so many different doubles, my god. There's a single, there's a double, there's a B double, there's a Rocky Mountain double, there's a Turnpike double, and then there's a triple.
Oh, yeah.
sliding. Ooh. Or 53-foot sliding. Ooh. What the fucking Jesus Christ. Make this thing hella expensive. I like how the reefer just stays white.
Unloading one hopper.
I forgot that they added the dynamic loading for that.
That's like one of the main reasons why I even decided.
Run grain.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I thought. That is what I thought, kind sir.
Ooh, I got an excellent.
Turbo cooler. Chromed cooler. Jesus.
Oh man, I'm like, what is that? Pretty much 1,000 XP short.
Jesus. That sucks.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I just hit my arm on the thing.
Don't do that.
I know, right?
Not smarticle. Oh, that's ugly. Roll up door. Standard door. Roll up door. Roll up door with the gate. Chrome door. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. You fucking kidding me? I have to arrow skirt both sides. $170,000 trailer. That looked like that should cost near $200,000.
Oh.
I'm gonna buy it just to see what happens. I'll put it in my garage in Spokane though. For shits and the giggles. I forgot to take off my sweater again. Alright, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Well, I guess I have a stop sign to, or stoplight to look forward to. That's actually really cool. Um, but I think I will be right back myself. Actually, I will wait until Axel gets back. Whew. That's 88,000 I could have saved if I didn't do traffic violations. Just in the last 2 weeks. Crazy. I've visited 14 of the 17 states I have. Hmm. 4 owned, 10 types used. Well, of course that's my favorite truck. So I've drove 2,000 off duty, huh? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, 3, 4 loads. I've done a lot of cottonseed. Hmm. Oh, I used my skill point. Part of me wants to, you know what, repay it. Yeah. That drops back quite a bit. I know I'm gonna miss that money, but just a single. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I need level 20. Huh. I don't think I've really done a lot to this. Yeah, no, I haven't. I think I was waiting until I got the B train to do anything. Yeah, it doesn't even have middle mud flaps. Hmm.
You upgrading to the double?
No, I can't yet.
Oh, I thought you were upgrading to the double.
No, I was just looking at the different trailers and looking, looking. But I will be right back myself. I will
Playing
leave
trade
you
piece.
to run commentary and play this while I be right back.
Alrighty. Now we're in trouble. We're in a doozy. I am going to take off my fucking parking brake. That would help. Drive through the desert. For God knows how long while this cutscene plays, and hopefully this cutscene plays long enough that we're okay. Not fucking likely. It's a long fucking cutscene. Jesus Christ. The trucking game. How fucking long does the cutscene need to be? I don't need to see that there's people fucking walking. Somebody just looped this cutscene as well. Oh, there it is. The cutscene's done. I think somebody's going to grab a coffee. There's one other person in here I see on the live chat. Hello, other person. Did it start raining? What? You have like 2 feet, bro. Calm down.
Calm the F down.
Alright? Fucking chill your titties.
Alright, let's get on our way to this job. So I
Are
can
you still loaded?
hopefully. What's that?
Are you still loaded, or did you pick up another job?
No, I'm on my way to picking up another job.
Okay.
But I gotta let traffic go because the tip of my trailer was sticking out and frickin' backed up traffic way back.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Second, I almost wonder if a steering wheel will give me better turning. Like, you can only slam the fucking joystick so far one way.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I'm not like. I've only ever played this with the wheel, so I can't really say. You know?
I think it would, because, like, with the joystick, you'll turn, and say you're trying to do a sharp left or a sharp right, it doesn't matter. It'll turn to a certain point, and then it'll hesitate. And then after about 5 seconds, it'll keep turning that direction. But it's like it hesitates, so it doesn't sharp turn you, so it's like an assisted steering mode.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with the steering wheel, I imagine it's pretty responsive to what you're doing is what it's doing.
Yeah, it is pretty responsive in that regard. And like when I was skidding there would be a really good representation of that.
Yeah, exactly. So I just feel like that would be better, but I do not have the money for a $300 wheel, so
Yeah. There's
I
a
will continue.
freaking quad on the lawn of the one house back there.
Jesus. That was the best part about working up in the Northwest Territories. They
Hmm.
had side by sides and quads and everything. They had license plates. They were legal to drive on the road. You'd watch them go through the McDonald's drive-through.
Frick, that would be pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was a riot. They're good old polar bear license plates. That's what their provincial plate is.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, by the way, you remember how you said your keyboard, like when you're filling up, it'll like fill up as if it's the gas tank?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I figured out the other day that if I get a ticket, my RAM lights up, cop lights. I just happen to look down and my RAM's supposed to be like glowing,
Yeah.
and it's just gray when I'm playing this game. And when I fill up, it'll flash, and when I get a ticket, it'll flash. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same with my steering wheel. Or steering wheel. Yeah, my keyboard. It's
Yeah,
really keyboard and my mouse, because my mouse is on the same program.
yeah, that's fair. Calculating route. I'm still going in the same trajectory you guys told me to go this whole damn time.
Oh, Daniel V brought me in 6 grand.
So nice being able to have drivers. Compensate some of the cost.
Yup.
A bit of passive income. Oh,
Hear the train.
do you actually have to open your topper, or do you just drive under there?
I just drive under there.
It'd be a pretty cool thing they could add too, because can't you get out of your truck somehow too?
I think you can.
Yeah, it's like the elusive. I've heard about it, but never actually seen anybody do it.
Yep. I have to go back through Junction City.
Oh, that's one of the other ones I hate. It's lights galore. There goes the breeze. Oh, my Jesus.
Oh, I think Quad House is coming up here. Yeah, there's Balloon House.
There's Quad House.
And there's Quad House.
I do not miss working up in the Northwest Territories, let me tell you that.
Oh, I believe it.
It's not one of the things you fondly look back on and go, I miss that. Well, especially like day shift was fine. Day shift I didn't mind. It was when I got thrown onto night shift and I was getting 2 hours of sleep every day.
Yeah.
That was my body just wouldn't let me flip. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Do you like night shift? No, take me back to day shift. Well, we really need you to be a team player and do night shift. How about you suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?
I never minded night shift seating. I kind of preferred it because you like got left alone.
Uh-huh. Well, that's universal with night shift is you get left alone. Like when I was on day shift, I had to make sure I did this and that because the superintendent of the frickin' whole mine and this and that and
Yeah.
make sure you're driving the speed limit on the mine roads because this and that and make sure you're doing the honk signals and blah 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 blah. And then you go to night shift and it's like, why are you honking? There's nobody around. So,
And I can see everyone around because we all have our fucking lights on.
mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the best thing. And then they had a medic on site, like for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he was the one that did your orientation and stuff and blah blah blah. And it was like, okay, cool. Well, they rotated medics, so the day shift medic we liked the night shift medic. We never had an issue with them, but the one night shift medic, I come in and sign in the one day, and he goes, "You have to come down and see you." And I go, "Why?" I'm like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" And he goes, "Something to do," and it's my last shift. I'm like, "Sure." So he starts driving down there. Now I'm expecting like, a modified ambulance or something.
Yeah.
If they have a medic vehicle or something. No. They have an F. I don't even know if it was a 350. It might have been a 250. With a tower of a frickin' box unit sitting in the back of it. And it's just weebling and wobbling back and forth as he's driving it at like 2 kilometers an hour down the road.
Jesus.
I'm like, that is horrifying.
Like if that's what you're supposed to come save you if the incident happened, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleed out before he gets there.
Yeah.
He can't go any faster. He'll tip.
He'll tip. And then the ride out of there. You'll
Oh yeah.
just excruciating pain as you're bouncing around.
Yeah, hope you didn't get stabbed or dislocate anything or break anything.
Yeah.
Which, if the medic's coming, you probably did.
Yeah, exactly. If you're having to leave in the back of that.
Yeah, that was fucking wild. I was like, wow, that was clearly not thought out when somebody was like, we need a medic. All right, what are we gonna give him for his vehicle? Ah, fuck it, just slap a ambulance rear end on an F-250. What?
Ah, Jesus.
Like
I
the
really
frame they
didn't
sit
need
on.
to fuel up for, but might as well top off.
You always top off just in case.
I only had to put 100 gallons in.
I speak Canadian.
I don't know.
It's 200 and some liters or some shit, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe only like 150 or something. Who fucking knows? Why in God's, like, we make fun of the Americans, but like Canada is just as fucking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have, I don't even know the systems anymore. That's half the fucking battle. It's like we have the fractiony ones and we have the millimeter ones and we have wrenches for both sets and we measure in both and some things are in tons and some things are in pounds and it's like, holy fuck.
That's, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's the fun of being in Canada. We use everything.
Make fun of Americans because they got the weirdest fucking system. But Canada's got them one upped. We use every system.
Yeah.
Oh, you measure by ducks? Tell me how many ducks it takes for a power. 12 ducks? Okay. How many is it again? It's like, fuck me. Remember when that went around? When somebody actually figured out the duck power?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Right. I'm fucking done. Like, yes, horsepower is actually a measurement of how much power a horse can put out over a 15-minute interval. That's what it originally was. That's why it's called a horsepower.
Yeah.
But, like, fun fact of the day, a horse can actually put out, like, 10 horsepower at peak for 15 minutes if it needs to.
Horses are incredible animals.
Yup. They will fuck your whole week up if you're not respectful.
Yup. $26-hour trip.
Jesus. I keep forgetting you have more maps than me. I'm like, I don't even think I could do a 26. Like, a 26, I have to be, like, in the fucking corner of Washington and go to the corner of the... What's the other one I have? Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, I have to be on, like, the corner of Washington and go to, like, Carlsbad, which is in the corner of, Oh, God, what the fuck is that? The fuck is that state?
See, and I'm going from Kansas to Washington.
Kansas to Washington?
Yeah.
And that's a 26-hour trip?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that long. God, how much longer till my next Greg's? 6 hours. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and I just brought in $6,000. I wonder what it's like once you get like 20 or 30 drivers going.
Right? Oh
Just
my God,
mass
stop
gas.
braking, you little dink.
Ram them. Take them out of the bumper.
Finally.
That's the worst when you're following behind them and you're like, go, go, go. And they're just being dickheads and you can't go around them.
Come on, swerve at him a bit. Yeah, there we go.
You can make them stop pretty quick if you get the swerve just right. I notice sometimes you can get like within touching distance of a car and they won't start braking. Sometimes you're a football field away and you get into the lane and they're like, nope, nope, nope. It's like, Jesus Christ, the programming needs work. There's worse things though. Starfield at launch. That's one of the worst things. What was another one that was a hot dumpster fire? Cyberpunk was a hot dumpster fire.
No Man's Sky.
That was a fucking horrible game at fucking launched. I played it. It was brutal. Like, there was no point. It was like, what are we doing? Nothing worked. Oh, God. It was so bad. Now, apparently, it's like a stellar game. They just kept grinding at it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Like, I'm tempted to load it up and see what happens, but I'm also kind of traumatized.
I've honestly been half tempted to buy it myself.
I can't imagine it's that horribly expensive because there's probably only diehards now that are playing it.
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up here. It's gonna be a shitty fucking rest stop. 5 hours, 12 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna be red-eyeing it to the fucking delivery zone once I rest here.
I'm fucking no speed limit shoulder here.
I saw that. You got a Wii or some shit?
No, I just want to get this delivery done so that I can get my trailer. Cruising at a solid 92.
Jesus Christ. I'm cruising at 82 and I'm kind of scared to move up any higher than that because I realize I've got like 19 tons behind me and that's just the vehicle. That's not even my trailer or my truck.
I just got corn on. Or grain, it said.
This is a shitty hill. And a lot of brake lights. I'm slowing down. You know how hot this coffee is. You made me crave a fucking coffee when you were talking about coffee.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if the wife will make me one.
Well, you got to say the magic words to summon the listening ears. Secret time.
Secret time.
And then you pat your head 3 times.
And she magically appears.
Right. If only it were that simple. Like, that's where the prospect of having a microchip in your head sounds really good.
It
You're
does.
like, you could just touch your ear and you could literally signal your other half. It could be linked. And you could say something and they would hear it. And you could just communicate that easily. At the same time, could you imagine if you roll over wrong in the middle of the night?
Oh!
Oh. I'm gonna watch that on high speed.
Oh my god.
I'm stopped in the middle of the highway. I'm watching that on high speed.
My engine light's on.
There's the hit. There's the hit. There's the other hit. Oh, right into the other median. Jesus. I'll give you recovered quick. You hit that wall hard, but you recovered kind of quick.
Yeah. Oof. 12% on my truck.
Jesus.
Well. That's what I get.
For speeding. How many more hours do you got? 23?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't blame you for speeding. You know what's really good? If you put hot chocolate in it too.
Oh. I dropped my delivery time by like an hour and a bit.
That's pretty good though. Did you damage the load? The cargo?
No. It
Oh, fuck
actually
it.
takes quite a bit to damage the grain, actually.
Fuck it. Send it. You only did 12%. You got another 88% to go. Send it.
I don't have a whole lot of money to fix it up, though.
where I wish I could still gift you money. Like, I don't even necessarily enjoy doing these low boy trips. I just like the fucking money. There's a hard one. Oh, well, I'm at 17% damage now. Yes, and my cargo's damaged. That's how easy it is to damage on a low boy.
Yep.
My engine light's on. That was fucking gay. I slammed on the brakes because I almost missed my turn. And fucking hit the front of my truck. Didn't hit anything else. Up my damage on the front, up my trailer damage, and up my cargo damage.
Jeez.
Yeah. And that'll knock like $3,000 off of my delivery.
Yep.
So, gotta be careful. I think it's only like 10% damaged and you don't get paid for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's not much. It's not much at all. 2% I can deal with. It drops it to like a good or satisfactory.
Yeah.
There's a fucking bush growing in that off-ramp. Fucking weird.
I'm just pedal to the metal right now again.
Yep.
I
It's
could
gonna be,
grab
but it's gonna be.
one more gear.
Dude, if it takes that much to damage your cargo, it's not stupid expensive with insurance to fix the truck. Fuck it.
Oh, so in Star Citizen, I went through all the stuff that I have bought and melted a few things that I just kind of deemed not worth it anymore, and got a ship and a AA.
What the fuck is an AA?
Anti-aircraft.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Could have been an Alcohol's Anonymous. I don't fucking know. Aliens Anonymous. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's on this I think it's an 8-wheeled platform. You can, I think it's two crew in it.
Pretty good.
And I can't remember what size of weapons it has.
Need to fix my truck. I don't like the engine light being on. Anyway, that's cool. What ship did you get? Sorry.
I got one of the Zeuses.
Oh, nice. We've been eyeballing that one for a while.
Yeah, I figured, why not? It's a nice little ship. Three person crew. Oh, fuck.
What?
I got pulled into the way station, and I just about rear-ended a fucking car.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, I got the Zeus CL, so it's the cargo variant. Carries 126 cargo in it, I believe.
Jesus.
It is so nice to fly. Oh my god.
It's orgasmic, is it?
It is. And it's got like a really nice little living area and everything. Like it's just a really nice ship overall. I really like the design language in it, like of the RSI design in it. I like it a bit better than the Constellation, and kind of wish the Constellation got another passover to kind of bring it back in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes things get overlooked because they're more focused on over here and over there.
Yep, exactly. So I'm hoping to see that, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. But no, it's a really nice little ship. Like I already have some armor pieces in it and some guns that I've looted and found in it.
Yeah, how's the missions? Are they still janky? Like, are they still broken, or are they doing pretty good right now?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't tried any missions. I've just been being a scav and going from outpost to outpost, looting what I can.
That's fair. Missed the turn by a mile.
But yeah, I
I
went
don't know.
to the one outpost and I found like three weapons in one case and like a legs in the one, and then I go over to the other and it's got a set of legs and arms. I don't think I have any core sets yet.
I don't even remember what I have on my body. What? Oh, it's in liters. I forgot I switched my fuel to liters. I was like, it's like diesel price, 93 cents. I'm like, what? Been like $3 and something forever, right? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it has. But now my tank is 534 liters. That's $500. I have a feeling my youngest is mumbling. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
20 and a half hours. I've knocked 2 hours off my delivery time. Holy crap. I just passed a cop and got a violation. 6 grand. I think my truck tops out at 95. Just giving her. Holy crap. Truck tried to push me off the road.
I wonder how many tickets I've racked up just sitting here.
I hit a couple speeding tickets.
I hate the rest areas. They could do with some work on the rest areas. Like the prompts are broken in some areas.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm sorry about the longevity of my absence there.
No worries.
The youngest is sick and she likes to cough so hard she throws up.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Oh, you know a game I'm excited for that comes out this year?
What's that?
Borderlands,
Oh,
the
yeah?
fourth installment.
Ooh.
It comes out in September 25th. It looks dope, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm itching for next year.
What comes out? Squadron come out next year or whatever?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. I said or whatever because I was like, fuck, Squadron sounds like it could either be that or it could be Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Squadron 42.
Get the fuck out of my way. Oh, I found a fucking Freightliner dealer buried all the way back here. Fucking, and it's buried back here. Jesus.
Still
Okay.
got 16 hours.
Jesus. The recommended modifications leave me with only paying $2,000.
Not terrible.
Oh. Okay. I will literally be just outside of where I need to go. I haven't discovered Thompson Falls yet, apparently. Jesus Christ. What did you just get a ticket for speeding?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I'm doing 84 and a 75.
That's a good ticket, too. I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Yeah, I think it was a couple grand.
And they don't fuck around out here. Jeebus. There's some good games coming out this year. I can't remember all of them because fucking. Yeah, have you ever seen that meme where it's the like making fun of the Star Wars scene where the anyway it's like all the multiplayer games are dissing the one guy because they're like the man of your stature playing wasting his life away, and it's all these single player games. That's what point I'm at in my life. I don't know about you, but that's where I'm at. I don't need crazy multiplayer games anymore.
Well, and that's where
And I don't count Star Citizen as a multiplayer game.
Yeah, and that's where I'm really excited for Squadron. Like,
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that part. Because that's just a single player, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll play the living white hell out of that.
Yep, that's where I'm really excited for it.
Need a Papathani or something. Jesus. I'm getting a little bit of the nicotine withdrawals here.
Nicotine withdrawals.
I cut myself down to like 3 pouches a day.
Service recommendations. $5,000.
Jesus, bye. I can just hear fucking Meg in the background giving me shit because I quit vaping. And now I've cut nicotine way down. And she's like, is it me to death? When I first got off the vape, I think I was like, fuck. I didn't know how I was going to make 5 Zonics last a day. Now I'm like, eh. I wake up, I do my thing, I pop one somewhat in the morning, go about my day, have lunch, go about my day some more, pop another one in the afternoon, but not too close to dinner, go about my day after dinner, and then pop one when I feel like in the afternoon.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
But I think we're sitting at a good time here where I'm going to say I wish you all good night. And if you liked this content, please like this video. Hitting that subscribe button would really help too. And if you want to join us here every Friday at 8 o'clock, what's our time zone? Mountain Standard Time?
I think so. I have no idea what our time zone is.
8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I believe. Hit the notification bell so that you get the notification when we go live. There may be the odd stream here and there throughout the week, depending on how much I play. And also, keep your eyes open. There may be a few videos coming here in the next month or two. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night now.
Uh-huh.